Well, our farming operation began in 1981. My father and my mother started the operation, and then in 2005 we added another 100 cows to we're at about 350 right now. And in 2009 we also added a calf facility to raise our own calves and our own young stock, and prior to that they were all custom raised. The round bales in our operation are primarily corn stock fodder bales that we use for bedding of our livestock. Well, the first thing that really brought us to the B-wrap is for a number of years I was really tired of dealing with the frozen corn stock bales, the frozen net wrap. I'm a firm believer in let's get the net wrap off the bales, let's get a good quality bale from top to bottom. So then for a couple of years we were trying to, we would tube line wrap the bales. I tried piling bales in a pyramid and covering them with bunker plastic. The challenge was there was a lot of labor to do it. And then the bales, especially the bales that were tube line wrapped, is in that plastic form, they could not breathe. And when you have weather changes, the condensation would cause a snotty layer all the way around the outside of the bale. And when we decided to strike upon the B-wrap route, I talked to the local dealership. And I said, is there anything that we can do? And they said, yeah, actually, we've got this new thing coming out, this B-wrap. Just getting it on a few balers. Let's put it on your baler and try it. And ever since then, have had excellent luck. Clean corn stalks from top to bottom, year-round, beautiful bales. The breathing is important, and I think that's one thing with B-wrap is the bales are allowed to breathe when temperature changes, humidity levels change, et cetera, they can breathe. A B-wrap bale can be set anywhere and breathe just fine. In the wintertime, you deal with net wrap being frozen to the bale and the bale having a 6-inch or 3 to 6 inch crust of frozen net wrap and corn stalks. And that's essentially a waste. That's not a fluffy bedding. Traditionally wrapped bale, you start with a 5x6 bale and you end up with a 5x5 bale when you're all said and done because you lose 6 inches all the way around the bale. And that adds up over time. With the B-wrap, in the middle of winter, it'll be perfect. You cut it and the whole thing, the snow, the ice, anything comes right off. One thing I like in a calf facility or even in a maternity facility is what they call a nesting score. And if you get good fluffy bedding, they tuck right down in there and they stay drier longer, which helps animal health all around. The best thing about B-wrap so far for us is the product is easy to work with. The bales are always perfect all the time, every time. And from top to bottom, the bale spreads out nice and easy and dry. Obviously, the challenge on a farm is to estimate how many bales you need annually, depending on what kind of year you're going to have. If you need more bedding, less bedding. If it's wetter out, you'll bed more often. So the one nice thing with the B-wrap bales is if I make too many bales one year, they will carry into the next season very, very well, and they are kept. They look like they're just as good as the day you baled them. B-wrap, it doesn't matter what the weather is outside. Slice the wrap and it falls right off, and in a matter of seconds you're on to the next thing.